reggae be vulgar and they be making me laugh. So like they'll be saying so, bring it. I can't even do it right now, but like whatever they be doing, it'd be mad aggressive, and it'd be like because it's over the, maybe it's the instrumentation. I'll be able to let it go.
It'd be like outrageously vulgar.
Yeah, and it'd be like, ooh, wow.
And then it'd be like nobody else really knows.
Beat up the box. I'm like, oh, hold on, hold on, wait a minute. Please. Push the goddamn button.
Action. What up, beautiful people? Welcome to the Grae Area Podcast. This is a podcast like no other, where we break down the fabrics of life. We can talk about love, life, food, whatever, everything in between, because life isn't just black and white. It's gray. Get in where you fit in. Y'all don't like that?
It didn't.
It's your boy Bad Man Breezington here. I feel like a YouTuber. Hey, what's up, y'all? Bad Man Breezington here. Now I sound like the crocodile hunter.
I was about to say, why did you get an accent when you decided you were a YouTuber? So that's what I'm just curious about.
But yeah, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the Patreon. Join the good people of the Patreon so you can join in on the conversation, get exclusive content, just like the food show. Who made this? The Standard by yours truly. Behind the scenes. More behind the scenes. Just good times, good vibes. Join that Patreon for 3 of them things. $3. That's $1 for you, $1 for you, $1 for me. Stop playing. What else? Am I missing anything? I don't think so. Do y'all want to introduce yourselves?
I mean, yeah.
Sure. So let's get it.
Hey everybody, I am Shakoya D.
It's your humble friend Damani.
And again, Bad Man Breezington here.
Welcome to the Grae Area. If this is your first time here, welcome. If this is not your first time here, welcome back. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. And like he said, subscribe to our Patreon because you subscribing to our Patreon helps us to make higher and better quality content for you more frequently. As you can see, well, you probably can't see, but we are testing out mics now. So that's an upgrade. So better audio quality is coming to you guys. And shout out to the good people of the Grae Area who have already joined. We appreciate you guys' support because without you, we would not be able to get these mics. So, definitely appreciate y'all. In the meantime, what's up? How y'all feeling? Like, what's going on?
I'm good. Well,
I don't know where this energy came from, but because I actually am tired, but I have energy. I got energy for y'all.
That's that tired energy. This is like the last stretch of energy that you probably have, and then after this,
still gotta make cake.
I'm tired, but I'm good though. I'm trying to figure out. I don't know, like, okay, I'm having a retirement party, y'all. And what am I retiring from, you might ask? Maid of honoring. Yeah.
That's big.
So, not doing that anymore. So I decided that we're gonna cook. I made a menu, I made a flyer. And we're downstairs making stuff and I'm like, why didn't we just order out? Like, why did we do this? But I also
we got food in the fridge.
We do have food in the fridge. Like, we got leftovers and stuff, and it's also a thing where I didn't want to be disappointed and get to the place or have their food and then all of a sudden be like, dang, if I would have made this, it would have been so much better. Because I have a tendency to do that a lot. So
I'll be doing that too.
Yeah.
I'll be able to taste the seasonings that they put in their food. Cause it be the same stuff I'll be using.
So yeah, we making stuff. I'm making an attempt at making ice cream from scratch. So I think it's gonna go really well.
Homemade ice cream.
Homemade ice cream. I made oat cream, y'all. Oat cream. Instead of using like heavy cream, I made cream out of oats. So I'm excited. That actually came out really good.
I was gonna say that sweet potato pound cake that we was talking about. pods ago.
Yeah.
It's coming into fruition today.
Right.
By yours truly. It's gonna be amazing, impeccable.
Or a sweet potato pound cake with that ice cream drizzled on top of that. Never mind.
Right.
Y'all get that visual later.
That, and then so we got sweet potato pound cake. We got homemade ice cream, forbidden rice and peas, because we don't
Rice and peas.
we don't eat.
It's a secret, man. You know, it's a secret. That's what's forbidden. Never mind.
We don't really eat like white or brown rice anymore unless it's like a last resort. And then we also have mac and cheese, vegan mac and cheese, vegan gluten-free mac and cheese, curry chickpeas, honey jerk cauliflower,
Jeez, oh, it's crying smart.
cabbage, and
Bad man Breezington ear.
Yeah, no.
what?
The
And
menu
salad.
straight from the yard.
And salad.
Salad.
So
Word,
we-
salad.
you know,
We could say that English.
Yeah. Salad.
In
Salad.
American.
But so we started prepping stuff, and I mean everything is started, nothing is finished.
It's all good.
Oh, and I made cassava bread for the first time, so that was random. That
We
wasn't
make
on the
bread.
menu. We make bread, literally, figuratively,
Spiritually, emotionally,
yep.
physically.
I said that. Didn't I say that part?
Probably.
Literally.
Anyways, that's why that's why I'm tired, because I didn't, in my head, I'm like, this is a simple menu. It was not a simple menu.
I just couldn't sleep. I think I was up till like 3. I was painting till like 12. My camera cut off halfway through the thing. I was like, the whole time.
You using your camera?
Nah, my phone.
Oh.
It was on charger and everything. I'm like, did somebody call me? Nah, nobody called me because my laptop is right here. So all my entire outlining, most of the outlining, it didn't get recorded, but it's cool. I feel like it was the music. I switched to different music like halfway through. First it was on the Afro beats type of vibe, and then this is a great, amazing segue into the topic today about when did music become too, like, what age were you when like music or shows, entertainment became like too violent, people cussing too much for you?
Wait,
the cussing don't bother me, but
I was gonna say, for first and foremost, are y'all at that age where stuff be feeling too violent, or like the cussing be bothering y'all?
The cussing don't bother me, but stuff be a little too violent, or it might be too vulgar. I'm like, you could have dressed it up a lot better than that. Like, you just came out here and said it.
Yeah. I'll definitely say
it's kids here.
I'll definitely say with music, with like R&B be way too vulgar for me these days. I'd be like, y'all, F you. Oh, hold on. This is a lot of cussing. Why you? At least you don't gotta be that aggressive. This is supposed to be the smooth John. Save that for the rappers, please. But in terms of the shows don't necessarily be too violent. No, I'm lying. Some of them, I just have to have different. I have to watch it during certain times. At certain times, I can't watch certain violence. I don't want to see somebody getting their head chopped off
right before bed.
Yeah,
I don't be one, like, seeing people die, seeing people unalive. It be bothering me, like in movies and stuff. And I'll be like, maybe I'll be paying attention a lot more now because I'll be watching, going along with the storyline. I like certain people, and I'll be like, or people do something. I'm like, you don't have to do that. Please don't. Lord, like even yesterday, I could have shed a tear. We watched Unforgettable. Yeah, Unforgivable with
Sandra Bullock.
Yep.
Shout out Sandra.
That was a good movie. I was like, my goodness, if I had some tears to give, I would have shed.
If I had some tears,
if I had a single tear,
I would have shed some tears.
I feel like I've always kind of been like that. Like, as far as stuff being too art, the cursing don't bother me, right? As far as stuff being too vulgar, especially when it comes to music, with R&B specifically, I've always felt like, and this is probably also because like I used to do like a deep dive on old R&B and stuff like that. I don't know. I just always felt like a lot of the stuff could have just been said better. It's like I want you to. Oh wow.
Yeah, you have to be careful.
Oh,
keep going.
Okay. I just I just want it to be said better or like more artistically or creatively. Like take me on a trip to feel like you didn't just say what you just said type of thing. But or like make it cute. But it just be like, oh, why you just come out and
Yeah, the only exceptions I have for that would be reggae, because reggae be vulgar and they be making me laugh. So like they'll be saying so, bring it. I can't even do it right now, but like whatever they be doing, it'd be mad aggressive, and it'd be like because it's over the, maybe it's the instrumentation, I'll be able to let it go.
It'd be like outrageously vulgar.
Yeah, and it'd be like, ooh, wow.
And then it'd be like nobody else really knows.
Beat up the box. I'm like, oh, hold on, hold on, wait a minute.
So I understand that. So with music, but also when I was a little kid, like even the thong song, I used to or even hot in here, I used to be like, I am getting so hot, I want to put on a bathing suit. Wow. That's what I used to sing. So don't judge me, y'all.
Yeah. But I know for me, for battle rap, I can't do like. I have very small spurts. It's all murder. Like, why are we like all murder? Oh my God. Like after a while I'll be like, good God, can you get a regular life bar? Like just something regular? Like you this dude corny or something? Like can we get a regular? No, you had to.
I woke up, I walked across the street. I seen him over there. He was staring at me from across the street.
Not that regular, but like
that's too regular.
Yeah, nah, that's
too regular.
I'm sorry, just everything be murder. It'd be murder, violence. I was like, woo. Yeah. Gotta put on a happy show to counteract the killings.
Yeah, but I love action movies though. And like I think though, because I'm an empath and because of certain life experiences, it's certain things. If it happens in a movie, I can't. Yeah. Like yesterday with the movie Unforgivable, from the beginning scene, I almost was like, I'm not watching this. So like, but also y'all be watching a lot of dark stuff back to back to back to back.
I do. That's what my whole thing is set up at. Like, it's that in the cartoon.
Yes. Like yours is dark stuff in cartoons. Yours is dark stuff in anime, so in cartoons, and then it'd be dark anime. Okay, yours is dark, like stuff with humans in it, and then just the happiest cartoons ever. Yours is dark stuff with humans in it, and then dark anime.
Nah, listen. First of all, the animes I be watching, they have light moments.
They have light episodes.
Yeah,
when they rebuild in the village.
The characters be like characters. It just be like real life. You know, you be a happy person that be going through some stuff.
Yeah, but I need like a comedy anime.
I mean, they have those
here and there. I'm gonna find one because it'd be like demons and no, don't get me wrong. I love the animes, but also can we get a light one sprinkled in here? All right,
but all of her. What we're talking about for those who don't know, we're talking about when we go on Netflix and the recommended shows, and you're looking at the recommended shows for her. It's just food and reality shows like the survival, like on some like survival shows, or it's really just be food and
love stories
and love. I'll be like, can I get an action? Can I get an action? Can I get a punch?
Yeah,
a
kick?
I'll be scrolling through. I'm like, I didn't even know they had this.
And I'm like, all I see is dating show. Love is Blind.
Listen, I be trying to get
Love at First Sight.
I be trying to get
Love at Last Night. I'm like, can I get something?
I be trying to get to the side of Netflix with the cartoons, the happy cartoons, but I don't know where they at. Like I've never been recommended any of these wonderful like animations. Like the graphics be amazing, the storyline be there. Why ain't this on my timeline?
Cause it ain't about humans and love and reality.
But even from the beginning, like when I first started using Netflix, did not know how to get there.
I don't even know how I got there, but I got there.
So
yeah, no, I haven't seen one action. I be like, they have this on Netflix. They got this El Dorado. They have this movie.
Well, you probably make your own, profile.
I mean, I could, but yeah, I just be wanting them to recommend a little bit more
variety.
Yeah, that's it.
I do too.
Oh man, tulips and daisies, 4-4.
I be tired of trying to search for this stuff because I don't be able to find it. So then I just give up and I be like, all right, well, this reality show kind of been on my list for a little bit. Let me just.
Yeah. What I also started doing now, or more recent, is Googling what's the best shows or what's the best movie on there. And then I search it. So I search specific stuff.
That's the
and
secret.
Then that,
That's the secret.
But the cartoons, they just be popping up. And I'll be like, thank you.
I was like, I went to a different country. This is how far I was trying to get out of whatever they keep recommending. I changed what country I was in. So, or like the languages. I went to Japanese. And I was just like, what they be watching?
Arigatou gozaimasu.
And it still wasn't that great of stuff that I found personally.
Where the stuff that they show us in America from other countries be trash.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was trying to find the Spanish section. All the movies they was way too dark. They was way too dark for me.
They be dark stuff when you look for the Spanish stuff.
As soon as it started, people getting kidnapped. They was talking about trafficking. I'm like, I want something lighthearted.
Was it a Colombian show?
Maybe.
Because I was watching a Colombian show when I was first learning Spanish, and that thing, it was good, but it was dark. But yeah, it was real dark. But I was trying to, like, I switched the language. People would be saying you gotta change your VPN and like actually make it like set it up so that you are viewing in another country, not that you just change the language of what you're viewing.
Or that's saying like a lot. But
it is, but it's
so how do you change your VPN? Like you just go to the VPN and put a different country?
Yeah, but I think you gotta download something.
And then they gonna the thing gonna pop up on the screen and ask you, is this your is this your main house? Yeah, you gonna mess it up for everybody.
So it's some way I have seen it online, but I also I'll be looking online to see what other people who speak other languages recommend.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I just wish they had more of a variety, but I get that they do the algorithm thing, but like my goodness, boy, yeah. But I definitely just recently got to this space of things being too violent, or like I need a break from this. This is a lot. Because I used to be just let's binge it. We jumping from. We going from Walking Dead. Let's go to Breaking Bad. Yeah. Let's go to whatever. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'm not thinking nothing of it. Didn't really affect me. I just kind of went on about my day. Yeah.
I was like, I used to try to binge. Well, I used to be binging and stuff, and then I used to find myself stressed.
Well, you was watching like Dexter, like
I was watching Dexter.
That's
and I was watching
dark.
Shameless.
I binged Dexter. I had to stop watching Shameless. Everything became the same,
and I was like, "It's getting better." What are y'all doing?
Y'all got 8 seasons of stress.
Yes. I'm like, hey, why am I stressed? Yeah. I didn't skip school. It was a lot.
Yeah, The show, but I feel like the shows I don't know if they're just getting excessively more violent, or like when we watched, what was the movie, Extraction? Like when he was a
good movie,
and it was a good movie. I think you might have been asleep. I don't know. One of the days. This was a little while ago.
I think she went somewhere.
Yeah, you might have been on vacation. I mean,
Maid of Honor.
Yeah. Which is why we're having the party. Cake for everyone. But I think it was around that time. And then he was watching it, and I wasn't even really paying attention at first. I'm working or whatever. And then I look up, somebody getting shot in their neck, in their head. I'm like, oh no!
The way that everything happened, I'm like, that's good acting.
Yeah, but it was
like good acting.
It was like graphic. Like they didn't move you know how sometimes in the old violence stuff they move the camera for some of it, or they'll pan to somebody else. Nah, it was full thing. You get to see the blood splat. I'm like, yo, can we please at least make it look like ketchup or something? I don't even need to know it's really.
Make it look like ketchup.
It started with action.
And
then I watched the end. All right, I started Extraction 2. And then that started with action, and it started with a back shadow, whatever. preview of what
Foreshadowing?
Nah, it went back.
A
Of what happened.
flashback?
Flashback, that's the word.
A back shadow. Had a back shadow, y'all.
It started with a flashback of the end of Extraction. So then I was like, I don't really remember what happened, but it said I watched Extraction. So then I watched like the last 15, 20 minutes of Extraction. And I'm like, okay, I remember this now. And then we went to Extraction 2. Immediately, it's immediate action. So I'm like, hold on. Okay, now I'm mentally prepared for what's about to occur. A lot of stuff I don't like dramas. That's what it is. Suspense.
I like drama.
I don't like drama or suspense because they make me sad and somber.
What? Suspense makes you sad and somber? Suspense is sometimes like action movies, like
I like action. I needed to say action. And then suspenseful could be next, but I like action first. But like it's like I don't like being drug along on this journey. Just let me know what's about to happen so I can mentally prepare myself and say, okay, do I want to watch this? Do I not want to watch this? If I know it's action, I know what we getting into.
He just like fight scene. He grew up on Jackie Chan, and you know
Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee. He grew up on it. That's all it is. He don't want to. He don't need the story for it. If the story would be a plus for him. That's what
probably
it
why
like.
I could just jump in the middle of the.
Don't be making no sense
in the middle of the action.
because that's what mom be doing.
He be jumping in the middle. He started off on Extraction 2.
I watched Extraction 1 when it came when it first came out on Netflix.
But that's the thing, right? He'll be watching something, or let's say we're watching something, and we'll be like, "Oh, you should watch the show." He'll be like, "I'm not gonna get to it." We start from episode 1. I don't really want to watch it. We start from episode 8, and he sees something. Oh, that's good. I'll go back and watch it now.
Episode 5 is typically where he jumps in at.
What is it? Jujutsu Kaisen?
Jujutsu Kaisen. We on this.
Last 3 episodes.
Season 2.
Yeah. And it's getting crazy. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And he like, that's a good show. And I was like, I've been telling you about this for at least a year and a half.
Because he kept saying, y'all can go ahead and watch it. I'm probably ain't even going to watch it. I'm going to just eat my food. I'm probably never going to watch this show. Then we put it on. That's a good show.
I still haven't went back and watched it though.
You should
though. The last episode before this last sitting that I watched it, they was in like a plane or something. They was flying.
What?
They was in some type of
I think
aircraft.
Wait, no, we watched the episode without him, so I don't know what you was watching. Yeah, we watched all of those episodes.
A while ago.
Yeah.
A while ago. Here.
Okay, yeah. Regardless.
They gonna say I'm crazy. They said Einstein was crazy.
No.
All right.
I don't say that.
Yeah,
he was autistic.
Really?
That's what I heard.
All right, I didn't know that.
He taught at Lincoln. Anyways, that's not what we talking about here.
Lincoln University?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I know Einstein was a teacher. I thought he was just a scientist.
He
was. Stuff.
But
I didn't know he taught.
He taught at Lincoln because he didn't believe in racism and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
So to help break down the barriers.
Oh wow, I should look up Einstein.
I think he was a Pisces.
He was a Life Path 7 as well.
I don't have any more facts about him.
Shout out Einstein.
Word.
But yeah. But I also know going back, I knew I was like, all right, we about to watch the show. I knew exactly. I was like, if he watches the show, he's gonna be interested. And from where we're at, I was like, he gonna like it.
Normally, if anime is on and I haven't seen it, I don't be reading the caption. That day, I'm reading every word. So I'm like, oh wow. And like the words are going amazingly with what is going on in this scene. I'm like, that's good. And now stuff connecting, like, oh, that is that. Oh, like I'm like, oh man, y'all gotta keep watching. I might start this over. I might have to start this over. When y'all next vacation, so I can take some time off.
Yeah, that's like a really, really good anime. I love dramas. I love action. I love suspense. I like mystery. I like a good story. Like I don't feel like I discriminate against what genre it is. I just like a really good story. And that's also why I like the good, bad shows and movies.
But if it's a good, bad show and movie, is it a good story?
sometimes like sometimes it's a good story but bad acting, and then like sometimes it's a bad story but great acting. But usually it's like the storyline I can still keep up with it. It's like I wasn't expecting that, but it's not like the greatest thing ever. But sometimes it's entertaining to watch that.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of a great story. That's just me.
Yeah,
great stories. I'd be like, yep, I like that. I needed that, and then like the action be tying it together for me. So I'd be like, oh, this is a plus. That's why a lot of the times, and also for in regards to the violence portion. Violent animes don't really be bothering me because it's like it's a cartoon. I'm not about to, but there's some that's like in terms of like the story or suspense or just the
story.
Yeah,
heavy
the story. It'd be like, yo, emotion. I'm like, oh, this is an emotional roller coaster. All right, cool. And then I'll be okay with. I can understand it.
That's why I'd be like, this is dark. But story.
Yeah, but I'll be like, you be feeling like it'll be any of the shows that have like super heavy emotions.
Yeah, it'd be a lot for me. I like to watch funnier stuff most times because when it's like a super heavy emotion all the time, I start to, I guess, absorb it, and I realized this when I was watching Shameless, because I was like, why am I stressed out? But I just binge watched this whole thing all the way up to season 4.
I stopped at season 4. I was like, it's everything it's the same thing every time. I'm not about to put myself through this.
Yeah, I was like, I got 4 more.
I'm not putting myself through this.
Right. It was really like nothing was changing. Like y'all are getting older, but like y'all just now the next sibling is doing the same exact thing that the older sibling just did.
It's like life. So you guys don't enjoy watching things that mirror life too closely?
It depends on what it is. You can go ahead.
I say it depends. I would say sometimes though. Like sometimes because it was like I don't know. I also went through a period where I was only trying to look at the good things in life. So like,
while you binge watching the worst shows,
so they're like, oh, it's Breaking Bad. At least he's doing it for a good cause.
Right. So like,
good cause for the family.
So it's like, but too much of like the negative stuff, I'll start taking on the emotion. I used to take on other people's problems and try to problem solve. So it's just like, all right, it's too much of other people's issues. Like, let me deal with my own stuff. I don't need to deal with everybody else.
Yeah. But so then for that, I don't know how you can watch half of the Love Is Blinds, all that.
Because there's an end. I think that's also the thing. I know it's gonna end.
Like, I mean, but the shows are gonna end. It's just for me, the reality stuff be bothering me because these are real life people, and either
I'll be like, you don't gotta act.
I was about to say you acting stupid on camera. Like
you chose to act
on camera. Like well, I think, we gonna see that. You gonna see this back later. Like why are you doing?
Your mother gotta watch this.
But I can watch that stuff because I'm like, well,
that ain't my family.
Maybe, but I don't know. That is some level of entertainment, right? But I think for like Shameless, there was no end in sight for me. There was still 4 more seasons until I caught up, and they were still filming more seasons. Dexter, I still have 4 seasons left, and I got
through Dexter. That was a good one.
I was like, I can't. I had a nightmare with Dexter. I accidentally fell asleep watching it, and then I woke up, turned it off, and then I was having a nightmare. And then I was like, you know what? My stop is here.
I think that happened to me with Jujutsu
Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
You was dreaming about it?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
That was good. For me, with shows and movies, I like happy endings. So anything can happen during the movie, but like you were saying, you didn't see an end in sight. If I don't see a happy ending in sight, that's when it bothers me.
And Love Is Blind, they had one couple. I don't know if they
Love Is Blind don't be make because
it's dumb, but it's also about love. And I'm like,
I need quality and a happy ending.
So then it's like love them, but also you guys are idiots. But also this could work because it worked on season 1. So I'm saying season 1 is what has me hooked.
Yeah, I don't.
Go ahead, sorry.
No, I was just thinking, like, I don't even know how as I would be watching, I'd be like, why am I, what was the moral of this story? Like, that's what I'd be watching. I'd be like, there really don't be no moral of the story. It just, like, they be trying to have one, no, is love blind? Is love really, but then I'd be like, nah, love ain't really blind. It's just, sometimes it wears shades. Like, that's all it is.
I think, though, like, it started off with them having that, like, that was really supposed to be the thing, because at the end of the day, it's a social experiment.
Yeah, but
go ahead. I was gonna ask, do y'all think love is actually blind?
I think that it can be, but I think that I feel like we kind of talked about this a little bit. I think that in ways it can be, but it's not used. Yeah, it can be, or it can make you blind to certain things, but I don't know that it is completely blind.
I think love by itself doesn't care what people look like. I think that's not all there is to life.
But I think the actual like term of love is blind is not even really referring to looks. Like, it's really like the love is blind and it'll take over your mind. What you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and find. So like, you might get blind to the red flags, but it might not be like that you're blind to their looks. If you're referring to is love blind in the way that they're referring to, I think that it can be. But we also are like a society where we look at things. So I think that women are more likely to get past the guy's looks than guys are to get past girls' looks. So that's why I said I feel like it can be, but it isn't always.
I don't think so. I think it's the same. I think it's equal.
Nah, it's not, because
You're
a
not
lot
a
of
guy,
times
but go ahead.
I'm about to talk about the woman perspective.
Do you think? I'm just saying. All right, go ahead. Go ahead, Black Queen.
Anyways, so a lot of times, what?
Go ahead. I said, are we going here? Go ahead.
We're about to go here. A lot of times, and from my own experience, if I like your personality, if I really like your personality, at a certain point, I can look past your looks. And I'll be willing to move forward despite your looks, because I like your personality and your character and all this other stuff more than I like your looks.
Or I say it's even or it's equal, because women may get to that point faster, but once men get to a certain level, it's more of a quality of person type of thing.
What level is that?
Level 35 of adulting.
What that look like? Because I have you experienced this?
I ain't on level 35. It's for content.
I don't necessarily feel like that's true. I feel like more often than not, guys, once they get to whatever certain level or they elevate or whatever, they would definitely go for whoever looks better versus who doesn't.
What I will say is, I think, generally speaking, women are a lot more willing to look past looks initially than guys are. I think initially guys would be like, I think it takes a little bit more work for most guys to be like, if you don't look a certain way, like,
but you're not even gonna give me a cheat.
We can be friends, and then once the feelings come, it's like, you know what? I actually do like you.
Yeah, but I feel like women start off like, I can ignore the looks if you're a good person. Guys be like, it take us a little time to get past it. Be like, you know what? You look like me. Hey, yo, that's crazy. Hey, yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. But yeah, I think that's what typically happens. How we got here?
I don't know. Love is blind.
Yeah, that's why we was talking about love is blind.
See? Taint your mind.
It makes for good conversation.
But I hate watching.
Nah, it'd be bad. I ain't gonna lie. It'd
all
be
of them
bad.
social experiments. I don't need the social
But
experiments.
And then it'd be the hosts. They be even worse than the show.
Cause they be egging it on. They be messy. It'd be like everybody be having a good time, and then all of a sudden they be people finally resolve it. But you say you hate women. I'm like, excuse me? I'm like, wait, what? I didn't say that. And they be like, yeah, you said. No.
I said I hated this person.
It's like,
but my thing is, y'all be having all these beautiful black people on these shows looking like acting a fool, like making a mockery of themselves, and it be bothering me on a spiritual level. And then it'd be,
I mean, it'd be white people in there making mockeries of themselves too.
they don't got nothing to do with me.
I feel like I don't know, it's entertaining, and it's also, for me, I'm watching, I guess, other people's decision-making skills, and also seeing, like, insight into how other people think in these situations, and sometimes it's a thing of, like, you know what? I've been that dumb before. Or I've never seen anything so dumb. So, like, I just be like, where is this going? So, I mean,
I'd much rather it be scripted.
But I also feel like it don't got nothing to do with me, so I could see her.
Yeah, that's why I can watch the scripted, because I'm like, I can watch the scripted stuff about somebody selling crack. Like, all right, cool, this was scripted. They made this story up.
Yeah, but sometimes it be real deep and heavy.
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, okay, that was a lot, but
a lot of, sometimes it just be too much. Sometimes it be just the right amount. But I just be needing breaks in between the dark stuff. Like, I need breaks in between. I need, like,
I clear my palate with cartoons.
Yeah, I need a cartoon. I need, like, a comedy, a random. But that's why I'll be watching all these white people shows sometimes, like, because they ain't got nothing to do with nothing. And also, sometimes it be funny, and then sometimes it be like, why do y'all find this funny?
Yesterday, the Mom Spaghetti, that was hilarious. That's why we was laughing. It was so
I heard y'all downstairs having fun.
You talking about being a rapper or something?
He was just rapping. So, like, all right, the one dude started. He was trying to lecture his son, and then he was like, I felt the flow, so I just went with it. So he was rapping. Then his brother hopped in and started trying to give the dad a lecture, but he felt the flow too, so he started rapping. He got 2 bars in, and then he said, "Mom, spaghetti," and then his brother was like, "No." It didn't even rhyme with anything. It was just the fact that he tried to throw that in there.
And I wasn't even listening until the Mom Spaghetti. I like it was just background noise, and then it was just funny. I don't know. That was good.
Yeah, and that wasn't like the funniest show ever. It was just like something to watch because I can't find anything on my freaking algorithm.
Google.
Now I know that. I didn't know that before.
New streaming platform.
I'll build one for you.
Oh, word. I'll invest.
Yeah. But I just take breaks. That's typically what happens. I mean, I'll just start a completely different show. It might not be as dark. It might be like one tier lower, and I'll be like, I can do this.
But
this is dark, but it ain't.
I also be wanting to finish.
Yeah, that's why I prefer movies over shows, because I'm gonna watch. I'll be wanting to finish the show. I'll be wanting to finish the movie, and then be making me. I'll be like, this show is good. It's good. It's good. Mind you, I should be painting right now. I should be recording right now, but this show. So it's a movie. The movie ends. 2 hour break. We right back to it. And I literally just remembered why I prefer movies over shows.
Yeah, for me, I like the shows. I'm okay because the old binger in me would be okay with. Let's just knock this out, so I don't have to think about this anymore. I don't like to binge that much, but because of how I'm watching shows with y'all, we'll take very long breaks.
That'd be killing me.
And I'll be like, can we just get this over with? Because if I start thinking about this again, now it's gonna bother me that we haven't finished and we haven't resolved why little Katie hasn't grown up to whatever it is. Like, we haven't resolved these issues yet, and I'm still thinking about it. Like the shows, and it's like sometimes 2 hours, it'd be like, dang, this is like knowing I have to sit here for 2 hours. Like, all right, cool. If I don't know how long the show is, I can kind of get lost in the story. And then it'd be like, all right, okay, we got 4 seasons. Wow, I didn't realize we made it through 2 seasons. Okay, we're almost done. just keep trucking, and I get the reward for it is like, all right, I got the payoff for the movie. It's okay. Movies are good. I like movies, but it'd be okay.
I like how do I say
Take your time. Take your time.
I think I prefer shows, but I do love movies. But I think I'm fine with shows because, especially if it's like a lot of seasons or whatever, I'd be fine with it because then it'll give me something to watch that don't really gotta end. Like I don't have to search for nothing after this.
Yeah, like, you be watching TV shows.
Yeah.
I'll be watching like series, action. So like the show that you be watching, like that I've seen you watch, you could just turn it off.
Yeah.
And then it's like easy. I'll be watching shows where it's like hence why I don't like thrillers, suspense, dramas, because I'm gonna watch it until the end.
Because it's all dark. If you watch something that's more lighthearted, maybe you be able to, I can turn that off. All right.
But that's why I be having those shows because I can have it on in the background or I can just turn it off at any time versus when I watch the shows that like really grab me in, then I'm locked in and I'll be like, dang, I didn't get nothing done for the past 3 days and I just wanted to continue with the show. But also a lot of times those shows be having like 1 or 2 seasons. It don't be like a lot. So I just be like, I need something that I can.
Can I find something else?
I don't see my algorithm, so I'll be like, searching is just so difficult.
Terrible. Love.
So now I'll be like, let me go to a
pizza.
food show.
Love and pizza.
The history of food. I actually got some like, it's like a docu-series on like street food around different countries and stuff like that I'm supposed to be watching. I really like food. I can't help it. But also the food competitions be great.
They do.
They do.
They
I don't
really
listen. I don't mind the food competitions. I think it's the social experiments and like even when you was and I enjoy watching Mindy. When you binge watch stuff, you don't let the TV be going. Like it's just
I don't be knowing
like
when
the
it
episodes,
stops,
and then she'd be like, "All right, it's gonna be the last episode," and it'd be like 3 episodes went by. I'm like, you said the last.
Because I be thinking that it's still the same episode,
and I'd be like, "Nah, that was not." The credits rolled. They came back.
I missed it.
And then they did the intro again.
I don't think they be showing the credits for every episode.
They be showing.
I think they be skipping them sometimes.
I be able to feel when the episode ends. I be like, this feels like it's about to come to a.
It does be it be fun like that, and then next thing you know, we're in the middle of the next episode.
It's like close and it open up like it's
quick.
like a blink.
Yeah,
Like
and
the end of the episode.
I be like that, and I be like, oh, 3 episodes.
They put the little necks at the bottom.
They give you about 4 seconds. They'll go through and then the credits will start. It'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, and then you go into the next.
Skip the intro.
But sometimes I think at a certain point, once I get like to a certain number of episodes, it don't show me the next button. It just goes.
It'll go.
It just goes.
But I'll be looking at the screen. That's another thing. Like when y'all be watching shows, y'all be watching y'all have the TV on and y'all don't actually be looking at the screen. I'm looking at the TV because like there's something on the TV. Otherwise, why is the TV on? Let's turn this off. Y'all be doing acting like sugar mama. I was watching that. Like when we was watching the Hitman's Bodyguard. And he was literally it was the same scene. The same scene, right? We watching this 5 times. We had to rewind this scene 5 times because they're speaking in a different language. They're speaking like Russian. Yeah, they're speaking in Russian. And the first time it goes on, right? He's on his phone. He's like, and I'm like, he gonna have to redo that we gonna have to watch that scene again.
Yeah, and I don't even know what y'all was talking about. And I was like, yeah, I'm about to rewind. Yeah. I was like, hey, Shakoya, I'm about to rewind it for you. I don't know what they said. I just knew it was something happened.
He rewinds it.
Not in the room.
He rewinds it, hits play. It gets to the exact same beginning part, and he's
back on.
And I was like, I just sat there. I was like, I wonder if he's gonna have to. I was like, no, let me just.
After the third time, he was like, I can tell you what they say, but I'm not. I'm like, all right, cool.
Because I wanted to see whether or not he was actually gonna look up and look at the screen. Like I was like, no, he's not gonna do it. third time, fourth time, I was like, wow, this is consistent. Like he is consistently missing the same part.
Oh, you feel like reading the
And
words?
I was like, wow. I was like, the scene is 30 seconds.
It wasn't a long scene at all.
This is 30 seconds.
Oh man,
But that was the difference that I noticed between how y'all watch. Like when I'm watching something, I'm sitting in front of the TV.
We was doing our taxes.
y'all
we was up to like one watching Mindy, listening to Mindy. I'm like, hey yo, I'm almost done. 2 hours go by, and I'm like, hey yo, I'm almost done. I just finished. Mindy going. I'm like, what time is it? 1:30?
And I'm sitting there like, yo, I'm about to tap out. I can't do another one of these episodes.
You went to sleep.
Yeah.
I feel like we watched like a whole season or something. Like we missed a lot.
Yeah.
Cause I'm like, how y'all still watch? But again, I'm not thinking that y'all are like tuning out of the like when the TV is on. There's something there. Like it's sound. It's visual. You want me to tune this out and do something else? Most of the time, I just don't do that. I just be like, all right, this is what I'm doing. Let me do that.
But I mean, like, I was still paying attention to the show.
Yeah.
I just also wasn't paying attention to the show. Like, I knew exactly what was going on. I just was also doing something else. So, like, it had like maybe 50% of my attention, and my taxes had another 50%.
Nah, y'all be letting that thing roll. I'll be like, can we breathe?
But
I can't think with this playing. It's too much conversation.
Sometimes it'd be like, if I don't have something on in the background, I'm gonna overthink.
Yeah.
Especially doing my taxes.
Yeah, that was. Woo, my goodness.
I was like, I'm gonna overthink, so I just need something.
Yeah, I could do that with music. Like you could put music on, but like a TV show, when the TV is on, it's like there's a story.
Yeah, I'll be fine. If a cartoon is on, I'm good. If it's the humans humanizing. That's what it'd be for me. So like if it's a reality, these are real people in real time doing real things. So I'll be like, it'd be taking my, like it'd be distracting.
I like that. Humans humanizing.
If it's a show, I know it's acting, it's scripted, so it doesn't bother me as much. But it's just, I feel like the reality they be doing, it's no story. So it's just like cringy. Like I feel like the cringiness be taking my attention more than the story. But I'll be immersed in the story and I can follow the story.
No.
I get that.
Yeah, no, I don't be wanting to. If I'm doing something else, I don't want to watch. Otherwise, why'd I put on this show? Unless when we working. When we working, I'd be like, I need something to.
It's like that.
But when we working and there's a good show or a good movie on, I'm not working.
Yeah.
Like I'm literally not doing the work. That's why I'm like, dang, y'all did that much? I'd be like, oh wow, I wasn't doing.
I'll be working in spurts.
Nah.
So when I need a break, okay, that's when they speak English. So while I'm working, I'm clicking, I'm listening. I can see my peripherals. I can see. I know what's going on. And then once I take my break, cool. But also, y'all be watching shows way more closely than I'll be watching shows. I'll be realizing it. I don't know why I'm looking this way.
Yeah,
but
you should be looking this way.
But yeah, I learned that yesterday because y'all was saying details, and I'm like, that's right. I didn't catch that one. Yeah. Like y'all be saying little stuff and little nuances, and I'll be like, okay.
They put the details in there for a reason.
Right.
I must have been chewing at this point.
Yeah, the details for me, the details would be getting me because, like, again, that's why I said when it's a good show, I can, like, me doing something else, like just me hearing it is like it's harder for me to pay attention. It's too much noise. It's too much going on. There's an action scene. I'm like, what is happening? And it's like it be taking me away from whatever I'm doing. So if I'm watching the show, I'm all in. Let's watch the show. But like me trying to type and then pay attention to what happened on the scene, it's gone. I don't know what happened. I'm next thing. That's why with the movie, the Unforgivable, I didn't know what was happening until I talked to Sequoia. Until I came back. I was like, so what is happening? I thought this was all a flashback. I had no idea what's going on.
It was definitely flip-flopping.
And I'm like, I thought this was one big flashback.
But you also left for like 20 minutes in the middle of the movie.
I did. But from the beginning, I wasn't really paying attention. Like that was one of the times I was like, I'm not really, like, I'm here, but like I'm not really paying attention.
Because y'all was rooting against my movie, talking about the Wi-Fi went out. I'm like, all right, cool, we gonna get this movie going though. I click play, and then it just stopped. I'm like, they was right.
I wasn't plotting against. I wasn't plotting against. But I was letting you know you might have to wait. Just wait a little minute.
Yeah, that's all. That's all we was saying.
You know how long I was making my plate? Damani finished eating.
Man, that was funny.
Oh man.
Like I literally finished eating and he's still peeling the avocado.
Oh.
He was like, man, I could have been done already. And I was like, yep, my food is amazing. You can do what you want to do though. You can dress it up, make it look fancy, whatever you want to do.
I was definitely in the kitchen making my plate for a little bit though.
See?
Mm-hmm. But
listen, that's how y'all are. Don't stop being you.
Don't stop being excellent.
You know what I'm saying? As for me, I was like, you know what? This is some good food. I know it's some good food.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm cool. I don't need the tomato plus the avocado. I'm cool. This burger right here, I got my cheese.
I was trying to figure out the sauce. I was like, all right,
I got a little siracha on this.
Too much.
Yeah, I just used
drizzle.
sriracha.
And I was like, this is bussin'. I can do this.
My food was good. I ain't gonna lie.
My plate was great. Yep.
But yeah.
All right. Do y'all have any final thoughts on movies or shows being too dark for y'all? Are we old? Does this mean that we're old?
I think so.
I'm experienced.
We are seasoned.
Mm-hmm. I just need a nice balance.
I'm not even old.
I just need a.
You ain't have to do that.
I ain't see the face.
That's
why I was looking this way. Haters gonna hate.
But yeah, I just need a little balance. I need some time. Sometimes they'd be like, like even with Walking Dead, like the first time I didn't realize it wasn't really affecting me. The second going through and watching parts of it again, I'm dreaming about me helping Michonne fight zombies. I'm like,
I've definitely been dreaming about zombies for a while.
She forgot a sword. Oh my God, how's she gonna survive in the wilderness? And I'm like, what? Well, I'm waking up like, ooh, all right, I got chased by a zombie. Y'all good though? I'm good. All right. And then we was doing that and switching between that and Breaking Bad. It was a lot going on. We gotta pick one, finish it, move on to the next.
But like Walking Dead is so long.
Yeah. I think it's still going on.
So long.
Yeah, but in general, for me personally, I just need a balance, need some time, just a little time apart.
Yeah.
From the violence, and then I move forward.
Yeah, me too. Same here. You got any final thoughts?
Stay blessed, stay black, people. My dog barking.
Don't let nobody tell y'all that y'all old just because stuff might be too vulgar for you.
Too vulgar, too violent.
Find y'all balance though. I mean, your harmony with y'all movies. I don't know if I have any final thoughts for this, but thank y'all for joining us for another episode of the Grae Podcast.
Grae.
Yeah.
I'm Shakoya D.
Badman breeze into the ear.
It's your boy Damani.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. Hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload. And don't forget to join the good people in the Grae area so you can catch this podcast live and early because we do record our podcast at least 1 to 2 months in advance. And also you can catch our other content like the standard behind the scenes content and more stuff that we have on the way for you. Thank y'all again and we will see you guys next week. Bye!
Adios!
Stay blessed, stay black, people.
You say what? Know yourself. Know your worth. Jukebox, hit me with another jam.
Get on my face.